Hey everyone, it has been a hot minute since I have gone live. Took the summer off from the Sunday dish, but today I wanted to pop on and just kind of go over my method for keeping meal planning really simple. And there she goes again, like this cat is the most obnoxious of all animals. Thank you. So, when we are meal planning, and I am not talking about a plan, a super rigid, restrictive plan that a coach, please get down, that a coach might be giving to you as part of your training situation. And just a note about that is the only people who can actually give you a meal plan, like prescribe to you, you must eat this to fix or cure this, X to Y, is a registered dietitian. So if your personal trainer, one, is not a registered dietitian, and two, is not a certified nutrition coach, I want you to just be an informed consumer of the information that they are giving to you, okay? Excuse me. So as a certified nutrition coach, what I can do is I can coach my clients and members of Straight Up Strong on behaviors around nutrition that can help us feel really good about what we are eating, okay? So I cannot prescribe to you a meal plan for diabetes. I cannot prescribe to you a cardiac healthy meal plan, okay? Can I work with your registered dietitian on the behaviors surrounding a prescribed meal plan? Sure. But I just wanted to put that up front. When I'm talking about meal planning, I'm talking about how are we going to simplify our lives that are already so busy and so filled with decision making day in and day out that we can typically find ourselves defaulting towards ordering takeout. And that is not to say that there is anything bad about ordering takeout, okay? Ordering takeout can be fine and part of a normal, everyday, well-rounded meal plan, okay? But that can become pretty expensive. And it also means that that's a decision that you're going to have to make on the day that you are ordering takeout, right? So I like to save my takeout for special occasions or for the weekend. Like last night we ordered pizza, like cool. So meal plan is to help take the guesswork out of what you're eating throughout the week. So I use 4 P's when I am planning my meals for the week. The first one is I preview my week. I look for where my days are particularly busy, where I'm going to definitely want things that I can just grab and heat up or grab and go, sometimes without heating up. And I definitely want to aim to have those things prepped before that day occurs so that I can then just grab and go, right? The next thing is to plan with simplicity. And if you are somebody who doesn't feel satisfied when you are eating the same lunch or breakfast item every day, that you get bored with your food choices very quickly, then meal prepping is then going to be very difficult for you because you're going to be creating like so many different meals, okay? So I really encourage my clients to focus on what meals am I happy to eat the same or with slight variation throughout the week. And I plug those in. And then I think, what are the meals where I need a little bit more variation or differentiation throughout the week in order to feel satisfied. And so for instance, for me, that's dinner. I like to have something different for dinner pretty much every night, and then maybe use the leftovers for lunch the next day. But I'm pretty content throughout the week to eat the same breakfast or same lunch throughout the week. This makes it super easy for me to then lay out what I'm prepping for the week, and then also makes it very easy for me to actually prep those items for the week. So for instance, this upcoming week, I have my days listed out, and I know that I'm going to essentially have a smoothie for breakfast, and then I haven't decided what I'm going to make for lunches yet, but it will be the same thing, and I will prep a lunch for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday that I can just grab out of my fridge in the morning and go. Dinners, I'm going to look at which afternoons I have more stuff going on and when I might have more time to create a dinner for a meal, or when I need something that's like super easy to throw together. And I might then prep the ingredients ahead of time to then toss together. So like I might, if I was going to do a stir fry, I might on Sunday cut up the chicken and the vegetables and all the ingredients that would go in the stir fry. I might prep the rice ahead of time, and then I just have to throw everything together, stir fry it up, put it over rice, put a sauce on it, and it's good to go, right? So preview your week. Where are you especially busy? Where are you more likely to benefit from having food that you can just grab and go? Are your mornings really hectic? You don't want to be trying to make, scrambled eggs or French toast on a weekday when you're trying to get 3 kids out of the house, right? Like that's going to be a challenge. So remember, we're trying to simplify here. So preview your week, plan with simplicity. Where are you going to be happy and satisfied? Satisfaction is really important. Where are you going to be happy and satisfied to enjoy a similar or same meal throughout the week? Because that's then going to lead to very simple prep, okay? Then you're going to, after you plan everything out, sorry, this cat is like absolutely wild today. She is wild. You're going to pull out the ingredients that you need. Okay, this is going to help you make a very concise, to the point, and simple grocery list, which I then strongly recommend you plot that list out by the way that your particular grocery store is laid out. So if you walk into the grocery store and the first place you go into is the produce, like veggies and fruits, put all your veggies and fruits in the same section of your grocery list. Put all of your meats in a section. Put all of your dairy in a section. All of your canned goods in a section on your list. So as you are moving through the grocery store, you essentially have a map of what you need to grab. This is going to make it so easy for you to get in and out of the grocery store. I promise, it really does. And then you also know that you are getting you're less likely to miss something because you're not jumping all over the paper. And also, you're less likely to just grab things as you're out. Like, oh yeah, bananas weren't on my list, but those look really good. This is how we end up with too much food sometimes in our house. Please get down. Thank you. So, preview your week. Looking for those opportunities for where you have where you have more time to create your meals in the moment, and opportunities where you're more busy, where you're going to then have to create meals. It's going to simplify your life to create the meals ahead of time, or at least have the ingredients prepped ahead of time to then create the meal. Plan with simplicity. Look for where you're going to be satisfied having the same item throughout the week, with maybe a little bit of variation. So you might have grilled chicken with rice and some roasted vegetables for your lunches, and you make 5 lunches with grilled chicken, rice, and roasted vegetables. You prep that, but you might create a variation with what fat you put into those meals. So maybe one day you use a really thick and satisfying like ranch dressing as your fat. Maybe one day you add some like nice slices of like Swiss cheese or something on top. Maybe one day you are wanting something a little salty and you add some soy sauce, or, you know, so you can create variation throughout the basic meal that way by having the same main ingredients and then just like changing it up. But you have to know where you need that variation to be satisfied and where you're like, okay, just like I can eat hard-boiled eggs as my morning snack every single day for the rest of my life. I'm perfectly content and satisfied with that. Some people can't do that. You have to, this is where your understanding of what you enjoy and leaves you satisfied and energized, and not just like constantly wanting to look for like the next meal, okay? Pull out the ingredients that you need from your plan and then list out and plot out your grocery list. Some time savers are to, if you have access to and you are able to have your groceries delivered, it's actually less expensive for me personally to have my groceries delivered. It saves me time. So it saves me time, which is money for me, especially when I go back to school and I'm running a business. But I tend to spend less money even with a delivery fee and a nice tip for the shopper, because I'm not just like I'm not like, oh yeah, that bread looks delicious. Oh yeah, ooh, look at this interesting flavor of yogurt I've never tried. And then like just kind of like graze shopping and picking up. Even if I have a list, when I'm actually in the store, I'm more likely to do that kind of shopping. So you want to make sure that, so when you're grocery shopping online, you can also just like put in like last week's grocery list, like what you bought last week, and it's super fast. You're getting exactly what you need, and you don't have to spend the time going to the store and then also maybe picking up extra items that weren't on your meal plan. None of this is an inherently bad thing, but if you're on a budget, that can be really beneficial to not be doing, okay? So this is what I do every week. I usually do my meal plan on Friday or Saturday. I order my groceries, and then I tend to do my prepping on Sunday. Prepping takes me an hour, maybe an hour and a half if there was like something that like I wanted to get a little extra fancy with during the week and I need to chop up some extra ingredients. But that's another way I save time is I will buy my vegetables already sliced and chopped. I will buy baby carrots instead of whole carrots and cutting the whole carrots up. It's fine, okay? So those are just some of my tips for meal planning. I know a lot of folks are headed back to school in the next few weeks or have just headed back to school. I know a lot of folks are heading back into working in offices, where setting up a meal plan and prep can be very useful to helping you throughout the week. So I hope that these were helpful for you. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below or send me a message. And if you would like more information on meal planning, meal prepping, nutrition in general, please send me a message so we can set up a time to chat with what kind of support you need and how I can help you. All right, have an awesome weekend, everybody, and we will talk soon. Bye.